Hola, mis amores. It's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you all the beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, how are we feeling? Coming off the heels of the new moon in Pisces, which was popping on March 10th. Okay, but we are still feeling that new moon energy. Okay, shout out to everybody who joined us for our Reiki session last night. A dream come true activation. Okay, this session was our last one for the astrological year. The astrological year is ending, and on the equinox March 19th, we're going to be entering into the new fresh year. The sun is going to be in Aries. And as well, we are entering into eclipse season this year. Eclipse season, the equinox is all happening all at once. Okay, baby. And then we're also going to be having Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. And I posted before the Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. I think it starts next week. Okay. So we're already going to be starting to feel that energy. Okay. But let me know how y'all are feeling with this energy, how you guys experience that new moon in Pisces. Did you get all your rest? Did you get all your sleep? Did you get in a good cry, a good purge? This season is really about healing and cleansing, reflecting, okay, and setting these intentions around, what we grew from, what we learned, and what we want to evolve into. Okay, and opening up our heart chakra. That's also something that's happening this week because today Venus is moving into Pisces. Yesterday, Mercury moved into Aries. So when we have all these cosmic shifts happening right now, so you could be feeling that energy too of like, do you just feel like something different is happening? These are planets that are going to be impacting us, especially if you have, Aries placements, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, or as well with the Pisces energy, Gemini, Virgo, and as well Sagittarius. Okay. So yeah, no, as well, this week we have our tarot workshop on Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is going to be an interactive Zoom where we're going to talk and we're going to chit chat and learn about intuitive ways to read the tarot and practice, do some live readings. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. And then as well on Saturday, we have our Pilates for the mind, booty, and spirit. And this is going to be Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11:45. Okay, so I hope to see you all there. Thank you for the badge on Instagram. I love speaking blessings into your new week, beloved. And I'm also on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, say what's up, say what's popping. Okay. It's very important for us to stay hydrated. Very important for us to stay hydrated for this energy right now when we're in Pisces season, making sure we're drinking our water, maybe even detoxing from certain experiences, people, relationships. It'll be a good time also to do like any yoni steam, all right, to do any herbal cleansing, herbal baths, showers, all of that, because we really need to connect and ground our energy, connect with our earth and that stability that earth brings and security, because when we're in this Pisces water, things are getting deep. Venus entering into Pisces can be very beautiful, very romantic, okay, very social and like giving, wanting to give back. But at the same time, Venus is going to be hitting Saturn. So there could be toughness in relationships. Okay, there could be some depression, isolation, or needing to have boundaries in your relationships of all kinds. Okay, you could also build like a beautiful structure in your relationships. Okay, also knowing your boundaries, what you will and will not do. But ultimately, Venus and Pisces will be pretty beautiful. And by the end of this week, we're going to have the sun meet Neptune. Okay, the sun at Neptune Cazimi, and that is going to be again in Pisces before we have the equinox. And so with this energy, it could be very dreamy, okay, because then Neptune rules over our dreams. So the dreams could probably amplify in this week, okay, especially with that sun Neptune. We can also be getting like these visions too of our future, our intuition strengthening, our third eye, really wanting to tend to your spiritual development, your meditation, your breath work. Some people also with this will be tempted into escapism or avoidance with this Neptune energy, and like maybe even, you know, seeing where you have let go of some boundaries that you need to establish again so that you can have more beauty and more comfort and more flexibility in your life. Another thing that we have with the sun and the Neptune, we need to be mindful of deceiving. People could be trying to deceive you, or you're deceiving yourself, like deception. Okay. Self deception due to escapism. One more thing I'm going to say before we get into our tarot cards is that with Mercury in Aries, Mercury is ruling over our mind, our communication. Aries is obviously ruled by Mars, which is like this god of war. And so when we have Mercury, our mind in Aries, we could be getting a lot of like innovative thoughts. We can be tapping into our own authenticity, our own leadership, speaking and taking like our power back in some sense. But there also could be general frustrations happening, maybe even around your own independence or expressing yourself. And Mercury is going to go retrograde in Aries by the end of the month. So it's going to be in Aries for a long time. Usually Mercury is in and out of the sign, but it's going to be sitting in Aries. So if you have Aries placements, right? If you have Libra placements, Cancer placements, Cardinal placements, you could also feel with that Mercury retrograde some frustrations, all right, around topics, okay, around maybe your passion or like pent up anger issues, and all of that stuff. So that can also be coming up, conflict in communication, like fighting over like your independence. Okay. Hey. So we were just talking a little bit about the astrology, but let's pull some cards and see what we need to know. All right. What we need to know for this beautiful week ahead, for the end of this astrological year, for this potent week of Venus in Pisces, Mercury entering Aries. Ooh, it's about the energy exchange. We got the Six of Pentacles, okay? And also, if you are needing help, if you're needing guidance, if you're needing extra support, opening up your mouth, okay, Mercury, and talking about it, not being afraid to like, say what it is that's on really your heart, okay? Even ruffling some feathers, okay? But as long as you're keeping it real with your own authenticity, your own integrity. We have the Eight of Cups, okay? Big transformation week where we are moving past our comfort zone, things that we have maybe built up over this past 12 months. And like, we're like, you know what? I don't feel like this is exactly serving me anymore, or there's a better way to go about this. Okay. We're moving on. We're transforming. This is also for some people, this could be like abandoning certain things that haven't been fulfilling you emotionally. Or if you've been feeling like people are taking, and they're not giving back, you're like, baby, I am not boo boo the fool. Okay, we got the Fool card. I am not boo boo the fool. The Fool card's in the reverse. And I just feel like this is speaking spring equinox to me. Okay, it's speaking that new beginning. But when we have the Fool card, it's like, you got to trust that it's okay to go and explore into the unknown, to go and leave behind these Eight Cups that haven't been satisfying, to go and explore more dynamics that are going to be, energetically receptive to you. And also, we see the scales here, that Libra energy. And at the end of this month, we have that lunar eclipse in Libra. Okay. And we're going to be balancing out and transforming our partnerships. That's Libra energy, business partners, your co-workers, your family members, all of this stuff. And the big message with this is like, closed mouths don't get fed. If you need something, you're going to need to express yourself, Mercury and Aries, and be bold about it. Okay. And be bold about it. But also, Aries is a very fun sign. Okay. That's why it's kind of like, it's spunky, right? It's like very much like, can be fun if you lean into really what you want and not like these restraints that people are putting on you. You're like, yo, I want to do things my way. And we have the Moon card. So I really feel like this week we're focusing on our mental, emotional health. We're focusing on our shadow work and our subconscious. The Moon card representing our dreams as well. Our dreams could be very vivid. We could be dreaming with our ancestors. The Moon also represents the mother. So we're needing to nurture ourselves maybe in new ways. All right. Nine of Swords coming up. And this is someone in a bed, but they can't sleep. Okay. Insomnia, maybe waking up from a dream. Something's keeping you up at night. Yo, this energy though, the Fool card and the World card. Okay, so we have the beginning, okay, and the end all coming up here. And it's literally so on point because we have the end of this year and the beginning of a new one. But with the world card, it's like we are leveling up and we're needing to get and do our Saturn work. Saturn is in Pisces, okay? Our work around our mental, spiritual health, around also our, are we doing our therapy? Are we seeing our shadow side? Are we letting ourselves evolve and connect deeper with the divine, connect deeper with your higher self? We got the fucking Tower card. Okay, I pulled some cards earlier and I pulled the Tower card and now it's back again. I said, if I see it again on the week ahead, then okay, we're gonna know. No, now I see it again. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. The Tower card. Okay, we're awakening to our calling. We're awakening to maybe a judgment here. Can be seeing how we've been too critical and too hard on ourselves, and also give yourself the flowers for the things that you've learned, for the ways that you have changed your life for the better. And also with this world card, it's like it's enforcing that leaving something behind, maybe something that you feel guilty about, leaving behind poor communication skills. Okay, with the Five of Wands, there could be again this energy of conflict and battles with people over like having a difference of opinion. It's okay to change your mind when you're presented with new facts. Okay, it's okay to change your mind when you're presented with new facts, but this week does feel like eclipse season is starting off with a bang, okay, with some unexpected turn of events, okay, because the foundation had cracks in it and we're needing to rebuild it, okay? When we see the Tower card, and this is like very Martian too, there could be some unexpected conversations. Maybe people say things that they regret they don't mean. That you could also be feeling like with this Five of Wands, you're just like, you and this person or you in the situation are never going to see eye to eye, and it's so uncomfortable that you need to change this dynamic. You need to be able to close this karmic cycle, and it is a calling. Okay, the Judgment card, and judgment is relating to Pluto, that transformation. So I feel like this eclipse season heavy on this mental transformation, okay, maturation, okay, getting more mature with this Saturn energy, speaking to our elders, speaking to our ancestors, speaking to people who maybe been around the block a couple times, okay? So they know what's game and they could tell you what's really tea, okay? And also some of these tough conversations that we're having, we could be feeling like people are judging us, okay? Judging us, or someone feels like you're judging them, all right, with this energy. But when we see the Judgment card, we know that we have like a man, a woman, a child. This represents that there's multiple ways to see things, right? At one stage in our life 10 years ago, we might not see it the same way that we're seeing it today. Okay. So because of that, it's like give room, space, and grace for people to see things their way. We're not always 100% right with our judgments. And I just feel this energy of being tough or very critical, someone on you, you on somebody. And this is causing some breakdowns. Maybe for some people, this is breakups, separations, Venus and Saturn. Okay. But I feel like with this Fool card, we're really opening ourselves up to just doing something like you've never done before, okay? Responding in a way you never responded before. Seeing something in a way you didn't see before, and like being okay to enter into this uncomfortability. And I feel like ultimately this uncomfortability is going to be something that could be bringing you more security, more stability, more money, okay? Ace of Pentacles, a money offering, a new job, a new opportunity, a new way to get some paper. Another thing with the Page of Pentacles, some people are needing to maybe structure their life. Okay, you need to structure your life in it, like this focus on maybe time management, or you're getting like on this meal plan situation, or you are maybe changing up and trying out a new movement fitness routine, okay, Pilates, something. All right, you're wanting to do something in the physical in a new different way that's going to be actually adding riches to you. And when we have this Page of Pentacles, this is also a student energy. So you're learning how to organize, you're learning how to do things in this fresh way that's going to be bringing you a stronger foundation. more physical health, okay, more mental health. But I do feel like people are going to be getting a lot of these aha moments happening this week. It's a week where our third eye is going to be very heightened. And with all of these arcanas, like we have the Fool card, we have the World card, we have the Judgment card, we have the Moon card, we have the Tower card, okay? When we have all of these overwhelming energies, thank you for the badge, my love. Speaking blessings to your new week. Yes, Pilates on Saturn day. All of this stuff, okay, all of this 5 major arcana, yo, this is telling us that this week is fated, orchestrated by the divine, which could put us in these circumstances again that are out of our comfort zone, okay, out completely out of your comfort zone, but completely part of your calling. So it's like, you know what, some of you here are also being called to give back your gifts in a way and express your creativity in a way that you never gave yourself permission to do before. Mercury in Aries is like, yo, I'm here. I'm going to, be unapologetically me, and it's going to be paying off. Okay. And yes, I might be coming across a little different. Okay. Maybe if the girls that get it, get it. The girls that get it with this Fool card. Okay. But don't be afraid to level up. Don't be afraid to close out this karmic cycle. Okay. And closing out this karmic cycle is going to be leading you to a deeper sense of transformation. And this is definitely giving this wild card energy. So I do feel like we're going to be feeling the eclipse very thick even before it comes, because we have to remember that these are not isolated events. Like, these are stories that are played out through time, as astrology is the study of time. So even though this eclipse is in 2 weeks, we're still going to be feeling this energy, okay? We are still going to be feeling this energy, not leading up to it and after it, okay? This is a story that we are going to be living for the next year, okay? So, and it already started. So we're paying attention, we're following the story. A good thing to do is to really look at, how the past eclipses have affected you. We are being called to balance, okay? Meditate, integrate, flow, that Pisces season energy. And I love this card. There's water on it. And it says equality, awareness, well-being. Okay. Thank you for the badge, boo. Speaking blessings over you and your beautiful week ahead. Yeah, the eclipse last October. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Now I'm thinking about it. October was a very, very, very surprising month. Okay. Lots of surprises. We got the element of spirits. Okay. The element of spirit, the ether. So that's that third eye situation happening. Omnipresent, source energy. It says allow and trust divine timing. Very, very big. I talked about that in our Reiki report. We also got Sagittarius. All right. Ruling planet Jupiter. Okay. And so when Venus hits into Pisces, right, which has already happened now, um, eventually in a few days, it's also going to be talking to Jupiter. Okay. So that's actually going to be something that will be beautiful for us. Actually, it will be making adjustments. It will be, yeah, it will be trining Jupiter. So that could be relieving us in some way of seeing the beauty of indulging our senses. This weekend, we definitely want to lay low, maybe stay in bed, get some extra rest. Okay. And just lean into the beauty of life and your actual dreams and focusing on what they are, living your dream life. Okay, this is kind of crazy. We got Aries too, so lots of fiery energy. We got Beaver. Okay, so we're needing to be persistent. Okay, we could be feeling like there's universal forces that are working against us, or that things are just not hitting the way that you particularly desire them to. Okay, but things will be working out in the end. Repetition, and it literally says making dreams real. And that's literally what we just talked about. Making dreams real, but with persistence, okay? With that determination, with following your passions, okay? We got the Aries card, and this Aries card is about independence, activity, energy, impatience, combat, assertiveness, and initiating. So we're going to be doing a lot of that with our mind. We have elephants as well. And elephant is all about, it says lucid dreams, removing obstacles, telepathy, and support. So we're going to be feeling and finding into sources of support, maybe from stable people, maybe from older people or wiser individuals too. Ooh, okay. We got diamond ring and falcon. A transition changes third eye, far-reaching vision. So it's like with falcon energy, it's like I feel like this is us seeing something from a higher perspective and maybe even committing to something that will be bringing us more mental, spiritual, emotional fulfillment. Some people are taking your relationship to the next level as well, or making your intentions known in relationships. What else do we have? We have bellows, number 33. I love that. Passion, get it going. I feel like, and spark. So we're needing to start something, get it going, something that relates to our dreams, wishes coming true, feeling blessed, falling in love, and stepping stone. So stepping stone seems to be a theme. I feel like this is an energy relating us to like grounding, okay? Grounding our energy, centering yourself, awareness, equality, spiritual growth, baby steps, keep on going. Okay. Stepping stones. Okay. Day by day, just because we have not gotten exactly where we want to be, it doesn't mean it's not coming. Okay, baby. It doesn't mean it's not coming, but there is effort required. There is persistence required. Okay. And I just feel like it's confirmation that our third eye is going to be popping. Okay. That is going to be popping. Mm-mm. Okay. Now let's get some more clarity. Did you see that flame? Did you see that flame? That fire fuego flamito? Boundaries. No. It's okay to say no. Stop. Don't get burned. Okay. The tea is hot this week. The tea is hot. We got to take and work with the water, a spiritual bath, cleansing, meditating. Do you know how good you're going to feel after a spiritual bath? After a nice cleanse, clearing the air, and it literally says meditate. That's heavy on what we should be doing as we end Pisces season, okay? Because spirit is very, 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 very loud, okay? Sun, Neptune, the visions that we're going to get, the dreams, the downloads that we're going to get, the spiritual connection is heightened. The spirit realm is palpable. Ooh, shady AF. Someone's being shady as hell. Shady boots, shady in the comments, okay, shady in the text. Ooh, and that's where you're gonna step to them and say, hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell no. And if people are asking you of things that you don't have the time or the energy to provide for them, it's okay to have boundaries and just be like, no, not me, not now. Oh, we got moving. Some people are moving, or you're like getting boxes ready to donate that you no longer need. We have scarcity tactics. So you could be also feeling into this, like maybe financial fear or not wanting to invest in yourself because of like this, like self-harm that you're doing, or like resisting this transformation. We also have happiness hater. You could have noticed recently that if you did have an accomplishment or you had something to celebrate, there was someone who didn't clap. Okay. There was someone who doesn't want you to be happy. And this is also being shown to you, okay, by their shady AF comments. Oh no. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And then we have threatening. So people could be feeling threatened by you, by your independence, by your boundaries, Or as well, you could be feeling threatened by somebody. You know, that's a shady AF comment. You're like, excuse me, is that a threat? They're like, no, it's a promise. You're like, oh, word. This card is crazy though. This card is crazy. Intimidated, threatened, or bothered. They're just bothered by you. They're bothered by your happiness. They could try to be speaking fear into your plans. And I feel like with the moving energy, if it's not physically moving, you're changing something. You're moving something maybe around in your home. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. I'm going to pull from 2 more decks. Then I got to get the hell out of here. This is going to be our angel number. So an angel number that we can see throughout the week. We got 101. Woo! 101. This says starting over. Okay. A new, fresh beginning, starting over. Failures, personal or spiritual development, making a difference, intelligence, okay? Starting over, working on your spiritual development, happiness. There goes that word happiness again. So our happiness could be feeling challenged too. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. That full card energy, starting fresh, starting with what you learned, even if something didn't go exactly the way that you had planned, even if you feel like you effed up, you failed. It's like, yo, babe, it's okay to start over. I love that. That is such a beautiful message for eclipse season, like starting over. And we have sacred space, okay? This energy of around the moving and shaking up the energy and releasing things. Okay, so sacred space is really about taking care of your space, okay? Tending to your altars, making your space more functional, free, okay, being very picky and choosy around the things that you have in your space, the crystals that you use, the candles that you use, and making things, you know, maybe as well, this has to do with that spring cleaning. And it's like, yo, this is a week where we're going to have to tend to some responsibilities that maybe are boring as hell, but it's like things are not going to function in a chaotic space. Okay, so tending to our responsibilities, sacred responsibilities, and embracing that. So this is about mundane tasks, getting your life together, and being more practical. Okay. So sacred doesn't always mean extraordinary. Okay. Grand ceremonies are preceded by small, often boring labors that come together to create a masterpiece. So it's like, it's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to be exciting. It's not always going to be glamorous and beautiful. We got to get there first. Okay. Small duties are often overshadowed in the grand scheme of things. They are ultimately what fuels the beautiful side of life. Okay. So we need to get our life together this week as well. As we approach the new astrological year, there's powerful magic and healing in putting in the hard work now so you can play later. You might be wanting to save money for a quality purchase down the road rather than splurging on things that break or fall apart quickly. Staying in and working on a project instead of going out or compromising now for the long-term health of your relationship. When this card comes up, it may be time to be more reasonable, responsible, or practical in your endeavors. If you're seeking to gain more control over your life or a situation or failing to receive desired results, then you are urged to shift your focus from glamorous expectations and start seriously investing the time and effort needed to create the rewards you desire. Certain tasks or engagements may not be fun, but they're necessary if a successful outcome is desired. Okay, so ultimately, we need to get our life together. Okay, we need to tend to the small, boring task because that's the only way we're going to be really getting that fulfilling riches, those fulfilling, successful moments, and that real feeling of stability and security. Okay, so that was our week ahead horoscope. Thank you all for watching on YouTube or Instagram. Comment, share, subscribe, all the things. If you're interested in our tarot workshop or our Pilates class this weekend, secure spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. And Reiki School level 1 and 2 is also open for enrollment. So you know what to do. Go to the website. Sending you guys so much love. And in this week, may we really take on that balance of rest and responsibility, realizing what karmic cycles we've outgrown that we're being called to change, to let go of, to be, to build more of a stable foundation. We might be seeing some wild energy, some chaotic energy, but we need to kind of slow down and see, what is this teaching us? What can we learn from this week? Okay. And I just feel like we need to really be gentle with ourselves. There could be a lot of emotional ups and downs, right? But it's like we need to reflect, we need to ground, cleanse, meditate, and take everything step by step, day by mother effing day. Okay, baby. Bye. Bye, YouTube. See you guys soon. Check out, I did a pick a card too. A pick a card for March Miracles. Definitely check that out if you haven't. The timestamps are in the description box. And thank you, everybody. Love you. Bye.